In a small, isolated town, there was a legend about a mysterious strain of marijuana known as Black Shadow. It was said to have been cultivated in a hidden garden deep in the woods, where the air was thick with secrets and whispers of the past. Those who tried it claimed it offered an unparalleled high, but they also spoke of strange, unsettling experiences that lingered long after the effects wore off. One autumn evening, a group of friends decided to explore the legend. Intrigued by the tales and eager for an adventure, they set out into the woods, determined to find the elusive plant. After hours of searching, they stumbled upon a clearing shrouded in mist, where dark, twisted plants grew like sentinels. Among them, they found the fabled Black Shadow. Excited, they harvested a small amount, eager to try it back at their campsite. As night fell, they lit up, the smoke curling into the air like a living thing. Laughter filled the clearing, but it was soon drowned out by an overwhelming sense of dread. The friends began to feel the effects wash over them, but it wasn't the euphoric high they expected. Instead, they were engulfed by shadows, whispers echoing around them, indistinct, yet insistent. Each puff seemed to summon darker visions, twisted faces emerging from the darkness, eyes filled with sorrow and anger. One by one, they began to panic, convinced they were being watched. "Did you hear that?" Sarah asked, her voice trembling. "It's like they're trying to talk to us." Tom laughed nervously, but the sound was hollow. "It's just the weed, right? It can't be real." But as they tried to dismiss their growing fear, the shadows deepened and a chilling cold settled over them. The laughter faded, replaced by a sense of foreboding. They huddled together, the once fun experience turning into a nightmare. Suddenly, one of them, Mike, stood up, his eyes wide with terror. "We need to leave. Now!" But as they turned to run, the clearing shifted. The trees loomed taller, the paths twisted back upon themselves. They were trapped in a labyrinth of darkness, the shadows closing in, whispering secrets they couldn't comprehend. The air thickened with a palpable dread. One by one, they felt something grab hold of them, an icy grip that pulled them into the shadows. Sarah screamed, her voice echoing into the night, but it was swallowed by the darkness. Tom and Mike desperately searched for a way out, but the whispers grew louder, taunting them with the faces of lost souls. "You shouldn't have come here. You shouldn't have taken what doesn't belong to you." In their frantic escape, they stumbled upon a small crumbling stone altar, overgrown with vines and moss. At its center lay a shattered mirror, reflecting their terrified faces, distorted by fear. They realized the truth. Black Shadow wasn't just a strain of marijuana. It was a curse, feeding off their fear, drawing them deeper into its grasp. With a final surge of adrenaline, Tom grabbed Mike's arm and they sprinted toward the edge of the clearing, pushing through the thick mist. They burst into the open, the cold night air hitting their faces like a slap. They ran without looking back, hearts racing, desperate to escape the horrors they had unleashed. As they reached the edge of the woods, the whispers faded into silence. They collapsed on the ground, gasping for breath, relieved to be free, but haunted by what they had experienced. Sarah and the others were gone, swallowed by the shadows, leaving only echoes of their laughter behind. From that day on, Tom and Mike never spoke of the Black Shadow again. They warned others to stay away from the woods, sharing tales of the lost friends and the dark legend. But deep down, they knew the truth. Some plants should never be touched, and some secrets should remain buried in the shadows.